Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is nature's trees communicating and healing.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is nature's trees communicating and healing. This is more of just a story I wanted to share with you and to show you how beautiful nature is and when you quiet your mind or really pay attention to what's going on, for you, that you can see beautiful things and have beautiful experiences. So the other day, my son and his girlfriend were over here, and I was in the room doing something, probably some work on my computer or something, and I saw them walking over to the trees because we live in the middle of a pecan orchard. And I saw everybody taking turns going over to the trees, and I thought, well, that's funny. So Jacob and Mason went together, and then I saw my husband go over. And so when I was done doing my work, I went out there and I asked him what's going on. And um, no, I walked out and Jacob was talking to the tree, telling it to touch his shoulder. And he had already done it because I saw everybody go over there and we're talking to the tree, or we're by the trees. And I was watching him talk to the tree to touch his shoulder. And I wish I had a video of it that I could share. And maybe someday I'll do it in the future, where we videotape doing it. But I watched it just slowly kind of, coming closer and coming closer. It just kept talking to it. And then it finally touched his shoulder and then it went back. And it was just the coolest thing. So I guess after that, I saw that happen, that I hear the story of what happened is Mason. And I know if you've seen them, because I've seen videos like this before, you'll see trees where the leaves are waving at you. And that's what this tree was doing to Mason. So Mason called Jacob over, and then Jacob did that. So then Mason asked the tree to touch her forehead. And so it did. I didn't get to see that one, but this is their story. And then they called my husband over, and he had it touch his shoulder. So I go out there. I go, okay, well, I want to try this. So I go stand in front of it and I'm mentally, because that's what I'm used to, is mentally, talking to things because I do the energy work. And so I'm working with, if somebody has a being there with them or whatever. So I'm not usually talking out loud and I'm asking for things mentally. And so that's what I was doing with the tree. And it's funny because the tree, when I walked up, it started to come to me, towards me. The branches did. And then it went it went back when I started talking mentally to it. And so I was like, well, what happened? And so Jacob said, no, they like you to talk to them, hear your voice. So as soon as I started talking with my voice to it, to go ahead to please touch my forehead, sure enough, it came over and I just said, yes, please touch my forehead, or come touch my forehead, or something like that. I just kept talking to it. And the tree, sure enough, came and touched my forehead. It was just the coolest thing. And I've seen videos on it, but I've never even thought to do it myself. But it was brought to my attention this way because the tree was waving. It's like it wanted the attention. So, anyway, the point is that nature is beautiful. Nature is there to interact with us. Nature wants us to, nature wants to help us basically because, the trees are connected to earth and each other and all the trees. It's just amazing, You hear about tree huggers, and it's a true thing. I've had clients come, and if they're in a really bad place, I take them out to the tree first and have them lean up on the tree to help release some of their anger, frustration, whatever it is in them, so I can have an easier time working on them. And then I thank the trees for helping me. And we go on, but the point is nature is beautiful. And if you start to heal, you can use nature to help you start to heal, to be in the present moment, to just look for the signs that nature's giving you, right? Birds fly around, animals show up for you to give you signs. So just start paying attention to the things around you because there's signs everywhere to help you, to show you, you know, where you need to be, or to give you a message, or to pull you out of your funk, or to pull you out of your negativity if you allow it. But you have to allow it. It'll be there for you. These signs are there for you, but you have to allow them to help you, for them to be able to help you, right? So start, just paying attention to the things around you because it's there for you and it's there to help you. We came into this place to kind of, blindly, obviously, but we gave ourselves these things around us, whether it's nature, animals, signs, other people in our life to help us through this journey on earth, right? So it's about paying attention to that and to help you start to heal. And part of that is learning to pull back, not sit in your anger, and see around you what the signs are. Look for them, right? Rather than sitting in your anger, look for the signs that are there for you to show you different beautiful things in your life, or even maybe a path that might be good for you to take, right? It's learning to use your intuition and paying attention to how you feel and the thoughts coming into your mind. But you have to pull away from the anger, frustration, stress, whatever, first to get that clear information. Okay, so I challenge you, look for the beauty around you. Pay attention to the trees. They're probably waving at you. And when you think, nah, that's not what it is what it is. Because I used to be that way, like, well, that's just the wind blowing through. Maybe, but the way the trees, I've seen them wave, there's just one leaf doing this. So they're waving. Okay. So go find your signs. And I would love to hear about them, and just post a comment or email me to let me know what your signs have been that you've seen after watching this video. I want to share with you the sponsor of this video. It is the X39 Lifewave patches. These are amazing, and I want you to know I don't share anything or recommend anything unless I use it for myself, and I totally love it. Okay, I don't do any of that. These I love. My mother, my husband, and I have all been on them since August, and immediately what I noticed was much more energy in myself. I had much more energy to get things done and just felt a lot of energy during the day, and I didn't get tired in the afternoon like I would sometimes. And I also noticed in myself that I had a mole up here and it just disappeared, right? And I had a few more like later that happened too. And then I noticed that I had a cut on my hand and it healed really quickly, okay? And then so with my mother, she is almost 80 and she would get tired in the late afternoon and take naps usually around 2, 3, or 4, right? And once she got on these patches, she no longer needed the nap. She wasn't taking naps anymore. She was had more energy herself and was more well rested. And then finally with my husband, and these are just a few of the results, okay? Finally with my husband, he had a lot more energy. He's been retired and he kind of got in a slump, and he had a lot of energy once he got on these patches. He, a couple of days after getting on the patches, he pulled his shoulder out of his socket, which he's done before. He popped it back in anyway, and it bruised horribly. He couldn't lift his arm up. He hurt it pretty bad. It's something he does a lot. And the next day, he was able to lift it halfway up. And then the day after that, he was able to lift it all the way up again, which that's never happened when he's dislocated his shoulder. And there was tons of bruising all the way down his shoulder, and that cleared up, and it was much lighter like the second day, and it cleared up much quicker, and he just healed so much faster after being on these patches. So here's what they look like. And you just take it off and you put it on. Well, this is one place you put it, is the back of the neck, and I hope this is going to show up in the video right there. Back of the neck is where I put mine. And you can put it on your stomach, and there's many other places you can put it, but there is information in the description below on these patches. They are amazing, and I want to just give you what it says on the website about it, just so you have an idea of how it works and why it works. The technology of the X39 patches is phototherapy. It gently stimulates the skin with light, which stimulates the natural flow of energy in the body, which improves the health in the body. So like I said, we've had amazing results. I love them. My mom loves them. My husband loves them. I have quite a few other people on them, and they've all had amazing results. It's helped improve their health and helps them recover quicker. So if you have any questions or interested in them, go ahead and reach out to me. All the information to contact me is below. There is also a Start X39 website. You can go check it out. Or if you just want to order it, there's a link to order it in the description below. But check them out. I am been so happy on these patches. All right, in the description below, there is a free healing meditation. If you just click on the link, you can sign up for it and you'll receive a free healing meditation. A lot of people have gotten a lot from it. Also in the links below, there's ways to contact me. And if you want to work with me, that's in the description below. Just check it out, and you can email me or reach me on my website. And also, if there's any topics you want me to discuss, please let me know. I would love to do topics that you're interested in. And then please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. So go do something you love, something that lifts you up, brings you joy, whether it's sing, dance, run around the yard, whatever it is for you, go do at least one every day. And then do at least one self-care, drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, whatever it is that you like to do at least one of those every day. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything and in everyone. And when you see something in someone that stands out to you, say it to them. And then finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you're going to see a difference in your life. That's what I've got for today. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.